Hi, this is the D.B.S.B.F. Don't know whether I'm working at the moment. Please do bear with. I think I am working. It's alive. It's it's alive. Say hi. This is the D.B.S.B.F. Wub 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 wub. I was misinformed. They said there was stone.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
It's about the cold. His shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame. Sounds like you're already in trouble. No trouble from me. Just wouldn't know what's going on here.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
It's the god of cigarettes and youth. Ask him if he's got anything to spare. Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Apologies, but this is my last one.
The god himself has denied you absolution.
You just toss that one down?
I'm not sure that's a good idea. As you wish.
Actually...
Is it really that important?
Yeah, I should just...
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
I need to get inside this apartment building.
Help you? No, sorry, gendarme. I have to run.
Looks like you've got a good view of the wedding background. Can you tell me anything?
I can tell that you finally got him down. Thank you. It was quite a disturbing sight, even by Martinet's standards.
What were you doing last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
Wait, is someone else investigating the lynching?
Didn't you?
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
The lieutenant takes out his little notebook. Writes
Last
something
week?
down.
I don't know. Look.
Goes down the courtyard again. Snow blankets, sealed patio chairs, and dead house plants. All the neighbouring windows.
A downy blanket of white to cover up the miserable poverty of the scene.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over. It was
Oh,
my Sunday friend.
A Sunday friend. How intriguing.
What's your friend's real name? Did he say
He
something?
doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the dull and darkening sky, the neighboring windows stand silent. Someone hides behind a curtain. Those windows have eyes, and those eyes are watching, spying on you three.
No.
What's your plan?
We won't.
He takes one last drag of his cigarette before stowing it out on the snowy balcony.
Now, if you'll
Okay,
excuse
yes.
me, I really need to get going.
Time to bring out your secret charm. Tears and begging.
Please don't
Show
do
him
that.
your
I'm still
emotional
thinking.
side.
Take the trash out.
Throw
Please-
yourself-
please don't do that.
Trash?
I mean, shake the
Listen, I really have to go.
Gives the rest. He sends the extinguished cigarette sailing.
Good luck
away.
with the investigation.
Walks away. Couldn't have even thrown it towards me.
He's gone.
We should run after him.
No
Cigarette.
point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself.
We just give up.
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Let's go check out the door near the pier again. Once we found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
Alright, let's do it.
A stone like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it.
Oh, we can't go under it.
There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
This must be for the front door. Pity it doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has hundreds of apartments.
How are we going to find the
We'll
right
just
one?
have to go in and see.
stand back. We got inside! Eviction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. Boxes filled with cleaning chemicals. Smells of laundry detergent. An old shoe rack, boot sneakers and old slippers. These shoes come in 3 different sizes. Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall.
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers.
Ooh.
The iconography of communism. In other words, the star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
What is the star
To symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
What's the
The
deal with
wreath of
antlers?
antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time above it, because white is the color of peace.
What does it
Gone.
mean?
Gone is the glory of hope. Only the scribblings of impoverished students remain in dirty hallways. You are the big communism builder now. It's you or no one.
Right, so I think it's actually a little bit late to go around knocking on people's doors. Any distant traffic, night is falling in the city. The breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electric wires. The curtains shift just a little, someone is watching from within. I should go here. So I don't think I've got really enough money to sleep in the doohickey, do I? Unless I can flog like 5 quid's worth of stuff. Might be able to flog some gear. No, there's always flog some gear. Let's go flog some gear. Oh, the gear flogging song is here.
Hello, hello. Sure,
The song.
let me have a look.
What's it?
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Not very much I can make, really.
Another time, perhaps.
Need a kid. Some cocaine or yeah. Yeah, I mean, you kind of unless I've got 5 quid in bottles, which I doubt. We severely doubt. But we can but try to find out. Probably. Oh, you're locked. Well then. I mean, my only regret is that I'm not going to be able to have tonight's balcony chat with the main I really do quite like Agent Lee. Sorry if you've only been getting my mumbles. And now I'm just being dead silent. He'll still mess with your mind, Vince.
It's getting late and it's snowing. Time to call it a day.
Good night, officer. We'll meet in front of the shack in the morning.
Into the shack.
On the table, you see a bowl of water, a rough soap.
Shaving
The
the
water
rifle.
reflects back a vague image of your clean-shaven face. Despite the bulbous nose, unkempt hair, and persistent swelling, you look a little younger, maybe. You almost look like a professional.
Do this to
An
me.
old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it. The expression.
For all logic come with a punishment. +1 to empathy.
An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it. The bed is comforting, if a bit run down. Still, you've earned a rest. Across the room, the heating system hums its soft lullaby. The mattress feels soft and sheets warm. It only takes you moments for the world to fall away.
Thoughts, baby. A million little lights in the dark. You're one fine instrument, brother. All those faces and all those names. All that laughter and screaming and scheming around. Every corner and every street.
Recorded in you forever on Faraday.
No, you're spinning tapes at the discotheque. The great unceasing disco of the mind. The flash. The bang. The endless learning experience. On and on it goes. For untold hours. At the disco where you first asked her to dance. Rising. Rising. Above the dark curvature. The great wingspan of sleep. Studded with stars.
Behold, there are millions of them down there. The first time, the last time, the smoke in her mouth, the plotted flowers, the faces turning,
Thank you, go.
changing.
Great attention.
It's the world, Harry boy, and you're made of it. Every day you're out there, you make more of yourself from it. I'm afraid you can't be unmade now.
Well, that is
You
a shame.
can never forget this shit.
The rain, the snow. I don't want to. It's beautiful.
Beautiful. It's stuck on loop, whirling, spitting out words and images.
You're the son of the world again. Harrister, a ceaseless agent. Picking up litter and old newspapers. Collecting your little bubblegum wrappers and idiotic picture postcards. Meaningless,
Fair.
meaningless keepsakes.
Reading your awful letters and recalling things, aren't you? The endless names of the world. An address book you are. The map of a city.
But what if I want to be the agent of nothing? That's right, I am an agent.
You'll go insane if you keep going like this. One more day, and you'll be in the loony bin. I just know you will. And for what, brother man?
For the working class. For the money, baby. For the greater good. For Revacon. Always and only Revacon.
Solving your little crossword puzzles. Doing your tasks. Crossing names off lists. Trying to become some sort of world detector. It won't make it okay. It won't put smoke back in her mouth.
Making progress, measured, steady progress.
There he goes again. He's a real political animal, our Harry. He still doesn't see that it's the world changing around him.
He's got no idea what he's in for.
Beep, beep, beep. The alarm is ringing, Harry. The disco circus goes on and on. You barely slept 3 hours last night.
Do it for the wind. Do it for the picture puzzle. Put it all together. Solve the world. One conversation at a time.
Thanks, man. I needed that prep talk.
Good. You're up. Listen, there's something that's been bothering you for a few days now. It's a suspicion, or a feeling really, that things are not quite in hand around here. An earth-shattering deduction from your psyche. What will those guys come up with next? Every day, things seem to spin more and more wildly, out of control. The center isn't holding. And despite your efforts to moderate and contain these energies, things only seem to be getting worse.
Well, things were going pretty well.
Oh, sure. You've been making progress on your case, interviewing people, solving side tasks. But who's focusing on the big questions?
And the most qualified and highly credentialed people are taking care of that stuff. That really doesn't sound like a
Open
job.
your eyes. Stop getting distracted by details. It's time you started focusing on what really matters. You've
Obviously.
got to find out who bears la responsabilité.
What was it? I was assigning responsibility for the murder.
Harry, you're thinking about this too narrowly. La responsabilité isn't concerned with trivial questions like who killed who. It's about the real issues, the human welfare index, the price of staple goods, the transition to real... Whoa. This isn't some kind of dictatorship. You can't simply seize la responsabilité for yourself. It must be given by a legitimate authority, like a committee.
Do we really have time for this?
There is always time to follow best practices. Once someone's decided to cut corners for the sake of expediency, who knows what else they're capable of? Mass executions, a little self-dealing, fun stuff. That's what they're capable of. Only the most even-keeled minds in Martinez. Your half-brother, the lieutenant, is a natural place to start. Together, you'll be able to discover who has la responsabilité in Rivershaw. And, if necessary, you'll have the wisdom and expertise to assign it among yourselves. Good luck. An old mirror hangs on the wall. You see your reflection in it. The expression, still not happening. It won't come off that easy.
Come on, man.
Yes?
Morning.
I'm glad to hear it, Detective. I was wondering when we'd get to this very subject.
Good, we're on the same
If
page
you
then.
ask me, it's high time for you to put the bottle away. Sober up, get back to basics. That would be my advice.
The lieutenant's quizzical expression gradually deepens into a frown.
So, what are we talking about then?
I'm talking about la responsabilité, you know, the kind that gets us
Why
on.
are you pronouncing it like you are a coalition bureaucrat? You know what? Forget it. What specifically are you trying to assign responsibility for?
Spread your arms wide.
Now I understand.
Once it's hit grip.
Next, I suppose you're going to tell me you need to form a committee to assign this responsibility? Simple. Because moral intern types love to form committees. In any event, I am just a humble law official. I may work under the moral intern's umbrella, but I'm certainly not qualified to serve on any committee. You know who might be, though? That Mr. Hiddleston, the gentleman near the Fell building with the distinctive way of speaking. Now, was there anything else?